Hey everyone, this is DJ Cool Thing. I'm back in another video. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite features and the reasons why I made the switch over to DJ Pro 2 from Virtual DJ 8, which was version 8.3, and Serato DJ Lite, which was version 1.1.1. And as you know, Serato DJ Lite was called Serato DJ Intro few years ago, and then in 2018, I think, Serato DJ Intro was Serato DJ Lite. So yeah, we're gonna open up DJ Pro 2 real quick and discuss the features, because I actually don't have time. I'm gonna go to bed really soon and get up in the morning to go to the office to practice my DJ sets. So here is one of the features that I like, and it's the Spotify integration. I'm currently paying for Spotify Premium so I can use this feature and have it for song requests, because there might be a time where the kid might come up to me and ask for a song, and that is where Spotify comes in. I can search up a song that they like but I'm not familiar with. I can go into Serato and boom, find the song, put it into my queue list, and boom, I can start playing, and then request fulfilled. So there's my iTunes integration, so I can still use the songs I paid for in a library. So there's genres, there's albums, there's artists, playlists. It's all right there in the Apple Music library. This is basically the full library where we get songs, albums, artists, playlists, genres. Same thing with Spotify. We get the browse, as well as the playlist that we've built or transferred over to another, or from another streaming service. There's a file browser where we can add folders that we use a lot. Like, I put my BPM Supreme folder in there, my DJ intros, the Adventure Beach folder. Those are useful folders to me as a DJ. And of course, we got my playlist, which we'll do a full tour of in the future. And I've also tried out the effects and also the samplers, and I've also will try to use some of the cue points at some point in the future. Maybe tomorrow we'll try out setting cue points in a song. So I can't wait to start trying that. I've used the controls gain, bass, and treble as high, mid, and low range controls. The gain, I guess it's automatic when you select a track. And of course, there's the history of play tracks. When you drag a song into the list, it's automatically set to the current level of sound that it sounds the best without being too distorted, which is actually one of my most favorite, all-time favorite features of this piece of software. And another feature I like is the vinyl mode, where I can scratch. I can go into auto mix. It'll go into a single deck mode with the album artwork, just like a normal music player. And it's basically for background music, pre-party music, dinner music. So there's dinner music, cocktail hour, pre-party music, All that can be used with the auto mix feature on DJ Pro 2. I don't really use the settings that much. I only use the settings whenever I need to change something to make things work. And the only settings that we have in DJ Pro are general settings for song loading, deck, protection, play pause, tempo, looping, device manager. I actually do use that a lot. Yeah, I use the devices settings to change the change the output of a particular device that I'm using, whether it's a Bluetooth speaker or the Newmark Party Mix. The mixer, I skip over the auto mix. Library, I skip over. Appearance, I don't use it for font size, for bringing the text up and low and high, which is small and large. Shortcuts, I never really touch the shortcuts. And of course the advanced settings, which I rarely use. So yeah, I don't really use many settings here on the menu bar. Everything I use is on the actual application itself. We're going to change it from vinyl mode to deck mode, horizontal and vertical waveforms. We're going to change it to the vertical waveforms for right now. Try that out and see if I like them. If not, then I can switch over to the horizontal waveforms. Turn on the jog wheels. There's the 4-deck mode where I can go to vertical or horizontal waveforms. It's got a video feature, which I barely use because I'm not a video DJ. And while we're looking through all this, why did I switch to Algorithms DJ Pro 2 when I already had Virtual DJ or Serato? Well, it's because of the simplicity, which is, the way it feels, the way it looks, its responsiveness, which is, the stability of the application. It's got a certain type of coding that they have inside the application that makes it work with all 64-bit processors and the latest version of your operating system, whether it's Mac or PC. It makes it more compatible. It's cross-platform with Mac, Windows, iPhone, iPad, Android, you name it. It works really well. And it's got a file browser which looks a lot neater, and with folders that I actually use on a somewhat regular basis. The videos, Spotify integration, which gives me millions and millions of songs to play from. There's the Apple Music library, which is the iTunes library that I purchased from the iTunes Music Store throughout the years of 2012 to the current date, because I'm still using it today as a DJ, and I'm putting them into playlists. So I have really big playlists, and what I can do is I can add music from Spotify into the playlists. That is absolutely amazing. So you can fill in the gaps, fill in the missing tracks with DJ Pro 2 using Spotify. So you can search for millions and millions of tracks to fill in the gaps of your playlists. I can't really think of a good reason why you would use both Spotify, your iTunes library, and your local folders and your local files, all there in one convenient application, into convenient playlists. I guess that'll work mostly with iTunes and Spotify if you have a very small library. But for me, I got BPM Supreme in iTunes. So I'm just going to leave my Spotify playlist in the Spotify feature for right now. We'll figure something out in the future. And then on this side, which is the right side, we get access to our libraries for both the Djay Pro 2 library, your Apple Music or iTunes, Spotify, and your file browser for both videos and your files. It makes it easier to manage your library but on this side. And with the queue, you can drag and drop a song into the queue folder and use it for song requests. See, after that song has been played, you can remove it from the queue. Let me try it. We can remove it from the queue once that request has been filled. Let's say, for instance, a kid comes up to me and asks for a song. Let's say, for instance, they want to hear Just a Cloud Away by Pharrell Williams. Drag and drop. Drag it into there, and then when you're done playing the song, remove it from the queue. That way it doesn't get overfilled with request after request after request. And it'll be easier to find the newer requests so you can fulfill those requests throughout the gig. And it's a really good feature for me as a DJ trying to fulfill the request that they want to hear. And the best part about being a DJ is dealing with song requests. It'll really bring you into a whole new way of discovering new music that you never thought of possible. And since I now have cassette tapes, recordable cassette tapes, I can archive these DJ mixes from my gigs and have them on a cassette to listen to over and over again. Maybe even transfer it to a CD. From cassette to CD. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. So, I'm not going to compare it to Djay Pro. I'm not going to compare Djay Pro 2 with Virtual DJ or Serato because every one of them is different. The algorithms Djay Pro 2 is better for beginners. And Virtual DJ and Serato are best for like intermediate DJs and advanced DJs. But Djay Pro 2 is a great DJ app to get started with. If you're just new to DJing, trying to build a collection and all that other stuff, it's just amazing. Even professional DJs can use this DJ app. It's that good. Because if you take a look at DJ Arch Jr., he uses Djay Pro 2, and that shows that anyone can use Djay Pro 2 with their computer, no matter what your skill level is. So if you want more of a simplistic DJ application, I would check out DJ Pro 2. If you want a more advanced DJ software, I would go towards Serato, Rekordbox, Traktor, Virtual DJ. All those are great for professionals, But when it comes to club DJs, they mostly use things like Traktor and Rekordbox and Serato DJ Pro. The beginners can use Virtual DJ, Serato, and DJ Pro 2 because it's free software. You can download it to your computer and you can get started. And with my iTunes gift card, I purchased this app for $50, and it's well worth it. Well worth it. See, to get started with DJ Pro 2, you can actually download the free trial, try it out for a little bit, see if it's the right DJ app for you, and then you can think about buying the full version if you end up liking the application. And that was me with DJ Pro 2. I downloaded it from the web, download the free trial, just to have in the computer, try it out, get used to it, and then download it in the future from the Mac App Store for my birthday. And that's what I did. And I will never go back to another DJ app for as long as I live, because it's that good. But if I ever become a professional DJ one day, I will somewhat move over to another DJ application. But for right now, I'm sticking with DJ Pro 2. It's that good. Because of the Spotify integration, iTunes integration for my files, my local files, download from BPM Supreme, the features for changing the view of your music library to a grid view or a list view. It's got some of the easiest to use features. It's got a queue list. It's got access to all of your library, the current that's history, match. I can close it out. Seems a lot cleaner and more simple to use than Virtual DJ. Virtual DJ for me was too cluttered, a lot more complicated, because it was so hard to navigate through my music library. So I was like, forget it. I'm getting rid of Virtual DJ, and I'm moving to DJ Pro 2. And I don't regret it since. I've been using it since earlier this past week, when me, my mom, and my sister went to Walmart. I picked up an iTunes gift card from Walmart, and I spent it on DJ Pro 2, and ever since then I've been playing around with it, getting used to it, and I don't regret purchasing it since. And plus, I just wanted a fully featured DJ software to use at my gigs, and that happened to be DJ Pro 2. With all the samples that came pre-installed, the effects, the cue points, loops, which were on all DJ software for cue points and loops. A DJ software isn't complete without cue points and loops. See, it's got a nice simple layout for the cue points and the loops. It's got a high pass filter and a low pass filter. which gives you that kind of reverb, high pass and low pass filters, volume knob or volume sliders for each deck, the gain knobs, which is probably automatic based on what kind of song you play. It will kind of bring itself up or bring itself down so it doesn't get too distorted. And it's also like the pitch control. I like to keep it in the center. The high, mid, and low range controls. It's got auto mix for pre-party music, dinner music, cocktail hour. Whenever you need to put on music in the background, you can use the auto mix, which is pretty cool. We're going to move my crossfader to the center. I mean, it's just so easy to navigate, especially through the playlist, my iTunes library, my Spotify library, and my files for both regular everyday files and also my videos. So yeah, it is one of the best, easy to use piece of DJ softwares I've ever used. It's better than Serato and better than Virtual DJ, in my personal opinion, based on my experiences. And with Serato, it was incompatible with my processor. I had a 1.6 when it was asking for a 1.7. Because there's no such thing as a 1.07. They take away the 0, and that's 1.7. So it requires at least a 1.7 gigahertz processor running at least 4 gigabytes of RAM, I believe, based on what I saw on the web. So we'll look at the Serato system requirements. Here we go. So the system requirements requires at least the latest version of Mac or Windows, a 64-bit processor, an i3, i5, i7, or i9 processor running at 1.07 gigahertz, which is another way of saying 1.7 gigahertz. Or I think that's 1.70. But yeah, it requires at least a 1.7 gigahertz processor running at 4 gigabytes of RAM, at least a 1280 by 720 screen resolution, and at least 5 gigabytes of hard disk space. The only thing that got me was the processor speed. I have a 1.6 gigahertz, so it puts a lot of strain on my processor when operating Serato DJ Pro or Serato DJ Lite, because they're pretty much the exact same. But if you have the MacBook Air from 2018, because they're the very most popular computers that Apple makes, is the MacBook Air, because of its price point. The two best DJ softwares to use is DJ Pro 2 or Virtual DJ. And I chose DJ Pro 2 because it's simplistic, easy to use, very responsive, and it's basically built for my computer in mind. And I did see in the compatibility that it works on the MacBook Air, which is really, really neat. So when it comes towards the DJ software, I'm keeping it. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about. And I also like the waveforms. They look exactly like Serato, but better. I mean, I like Serato, but it just was too incompatible with my computer. The 1.6 gigahertz Intel Core i5 MacBook Air. It's not powerful enough to run Serato. So I made the switch. And over time, I never really saw myself getting used to Virtual DJ. I've been using it for almost a year now. So I wanted something that was more simplistic, easier to use. And that happened to be Djay Pro 2. So it is currently 11:45 right now. I just had to get this video re-recorded because on my iPhone I accidentally deleted the clip from the review. So I've switched over to the Mac. So I record the video using QuickTime Player and then upload it to YouTube first thing when I get to the office. So thank you so much for watching this video of my review on Djay Pro 2 and why I made the switch over to that piece of software, and talk about my experiences over the last year with Serato and Virtual DJ. So with that said, I'm going to sign off for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you don't want to miss all the new videos that are coming out in 2019, especially when we head towards the summer. It'll be gig log after gig log after gig log. It'll be pretty awesome getting back into the routine of gig logs. So I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be the unboxing and the test of my new laptop stand, which will be sometime Tuesday. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you do not want to miss all the new videos that are coming out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.